David, have you had any uncommon qualified expenses through the HSA?
So for those watching in video, I wear a Whoop band to track my fitness data, and it is reimbursable through an FSA or an HSA. And it's very helpful too, because in order to garner more business, I would say these services or products that are eligible to be reimbursed through these types of accounts will usually include a nice, helpful graphic on their site showing a check mark, like a green check mark saying HSA eligible. And always helpful to double check with irs.gov or, as you said, through your HSA provider, just to make sure that you are trusting the source. But for me, the Whoop band is something that I've used it for. You can use it for a chiropractor visit or something that might be out of the traditional norm of quote unquote healthcare, and always check to make sure it is okay, and then feel comfortable if you are getting the green light from especially the IRS and their language to say this is something that you can use the money for. What about you?
Yeah, so wife and I, we love a good night's sleep. And I'm I like to sleep cold, and Alyssa likes to sleep a little bit warmer. So we actually ended up using the HSA to purchase an 8 sleep, which is like a mattress cover where you can adjust the temperature. First off, it's been a complete game changer in the way that we sleep. We sleep far better now, and we can both customize, the temperatures on each of our side. But it was also very expensive. But we really were, honed in on buying this specific product. We didn't have the cash flow at the time to cover that expense. So we used our HSA. And you know what? I think a lot of times as planners, we're always thinking, okay, we need to continue to save X amount to retire at 65, but you also have to make good use of your funds when you're younger as well. And that was a purchase that me and Alyssa really agreed upon, and we were able to use our HSA to get a better night's sleep. So,
Not to turn this into an unpaid advertisement for 8 Sleep,
yeah,
but Monique and I also have an 8 Sleep, and it's great because we're in the same situation. I have mine set to like the Arctic temperature. That's like I risk frostbite on my side of the bed, and she's much more of a warm sleeper. So it is something that is great for your health. Obviously, sleep is very important, and it is probably one of the more unique cases to use your HSA funds to pay for a good night's sleep. And I think it's something that probably a lot of people aren't aware of when it comes to the actual use of some of these funds.